Welcome to Daily Plunge. We are in the book of Jeremiah, chapter 22. We're going to cover verses 1 through 23. God sends Jeremiah to the palace so that the king can get a word from the throne of God. Because you see, he wants the king to understand that, and all the kings to understand that they're under the governance of the Lord, that they are under the word of God. And he says, what does God expect of kings who sit on David's throne, on the Davidic promise of a royal monarchy, right? And, well, to do what is right, to rescue your people from the oppressor, to not hurt the fatherless, the orphan, or the foreigners, to not shed innocent blood. And all the kings struggle to do this. And he says, if you'll do this, you'll be praised and admired by your people. But if you don't do this, I will turn your palace into rubble. And then he asks, after this happens, why did God do this? And the answer is not, the answer for why there's the downfall, why there's the downfall of Israel and the kings of Israel. It's not military, it's not political, it's not economic. It is theological. They forsook God and they ran after other idols and false gods. And my friends, this is the same true today. We may see the politics and the economics and the military actions that are happening in the world, but behind all of that is the hand of God. And so he goes on, verse 13, there's a curse on those, woe to you, who build your throne and your palaces by injustice and unrighteousness, where you make your own people slave away. And the thing is that there was this mentality in Jerusalem that the kings, that they ruled by carte blanche, that they had a blank check, and that no matter what, God was going to be in their corner, no matter what they did. And Jeremiah is overturning that notion. And it's not Jeremiah, it's the Lord saying, no, you're under the Torah, you're under the covenant, and you are under the word and the law of God, and you're not operating that way, so guess what? We're going to have my eyes on you. And he said that, he goes on in I want you to look at verse 17. Your eyes and your heart are set only on dishonest gain. You're shedding innocent blood. You're oppressing and extorting people. He said, what makes a king great isn't building their palace, as he talks about in verse 15. He said, what makes a great king? A king who's after my heart is the one who defends the cause of the poor and the needy, so that it was blessed throughout society. Is this not what it means to know me, the Lord? And so he says, about King Jehoiakim. And King Jehoiakim created a lot of conflict, a lot of chaos, and everyone else is paying for his bad decisions later on. And he says, you in the end are going to be mocked because you're a horrible king. Well, thanks, friends. Have a blessed day.